last night across central New Jersey. Fox 5's Linda Schmidt is live for us in Plainfield with a closer look at the significant damage. Hi, Linda.
Yeah, hi there. Some sad news to report for you here from Plainfield, New Jersey. First of all, the mayor of Plainfield now identified the two victims who were killed last night in that tragic crash and storm. 79-year-old Rocco Sansoni and 25-year-old Brian Valladares. I want you to take a look at this live shot here. This is the tree that came crashing down on their vehicle, crushing them. Now, this is not the car that they were in. This is a car that just was parked here. Thankfully, no one was inside this car, but the car the two victims were in, that car was just driving by here on Myrtle Avenue, and you can see all of the shattered glass from what was left of that vehicle. Now go ahead, take a look. That violent storm and violent storms, more than one, just tore through Plainfield and North Plainfield between 6 and 7 o'clock last night, causing extensive damage in some neighborhoods. Now here in Plainfield, the mayor has declared a state of emergency. Fox 5 spoke with a witness who heard the tree come crashing down on the car here on Myrtle Avenue, where I am right now, killing the two men.
So I came out from the side of my house and I seen all the power lines down. Then that's when I seen the tree on top of the two cars. It was one part, and it was one like in the street, like I guess it was coming this way, and I seen the lights were still on, and all this was down, the transmitter and everything. So it was maybe like a group of guys over here by the car that was in the street, and I asked them, was there anybody in there, and they was shaking their head like real slow, like yeah. So I walked up and looked inside the car, and I could see like the person's arm that was the driver on the driver's side.
And in neighboring North Plainfield, a woman was killed when a tree crashed on her car. That happened on Greenbrook Road, and she had just been driving through the area and pulled over in the neighborhood when the storm hit. Okay, we are back now live, and this is the remains of this car here that has just been totally destroyed by this monstrous tree on Myrtle Avenue that came crashing down not just on this car, but a passing car, and that's the car that the 79-year-old victim and the 25-year-old victim were in. Now, the mayor here in Plainfield has canceled the parade, the concert, and the fireworks today. For July 4th. He said there is always a time to celebrate the nation's Independence Day, but today here in Plainfield, we are not celebrating. Celebrating will come at another time. Back inside to you.
All right, Linda, tough story. Thank you. To that end, let's bring in Mike Woods now with a first look at our forecast. Hi, Mike.
All right. Hey there, Antoine. And yeah, those storms were nasty yesterday, obviously deadly. Just to give you an idea of what happens on July 4th, some of the extremes that we have. Well, tell you what, 102 was the hottest July 4th on record. That was set back in 1949. Coldest is 55 degrees when we had that in 1986. Wettest, 1.76 inches of rain had come through way back when. But now look what we've got. We've got pretty much a picture perfect July 4th with high pressure in control. The storm from yesterday gone. We got the cold front well offshore, and we're in a nice quiet weather scenario right now with comfortable temperatures too. You really can't ask for much more than what we have weather-wise. 81 degrees out at Central Park right now, 86 in Newark, 80 degrees for you in Sussex. This is where you really feel the difference. The dew point numbers are down into the upper 40s to lower 50s, and that means the air is dried out. We had dew points up to 65, 70. Once you get to that range, it gets oppressive. That's not the case any longer. It has a cool, fresh feel with a decent breeze coming in from the northwest. The northwest wind brings in that cooler, drier air, and that's what we have. So as we go forward through the afternoon, we'll keep our temperatures in the low to mid 80s today. Tomorrow starts off fresh again with lows dropping down into the 50s and 60s. Highs will end up in the mid 80s. So we have a high just like we have today. And then as we go into tomorrow, our high temperature gets all the way up to the upper 80s to low 90s. So it gets warmer and warmer and warmer throughout the holiday weekend. Rain's not an issue. So far things are looking fantastic. During the week, next week, we have some shifts here we have to talk about. Antoine, over to you.
All right, Mike, we'll see you in a little bit. Well, you've heard it. If you're planning to watch the fireworks in person tonight in the city, well, you want to plan accordingly. This year, Macy's 49th Fireworks Extravaganza will launch from 4 barges near the Brooklyn Bridge in the East River. The show beginning at 9:25 tonight. The best viewing area areas are near the South Street Seaport and at the Brooklyn Bridge Park. Elevated areas along the FDR Drive are open for public viewing. The NYPD says while there are no credible threats at this time, and they will be providing plenty of extra security. There are also important closures we want to make you aware of. The Brooklyn Bridge is closed in both directions, and that includes pedestrian traffic. It will reopen tomorrow at 4 in the morning. Sections of the FDR and Lower Manhattan will be closed too. Check out our website for the very latest. And of course, there are several other fireworks shows happening tonight in our area. A dazzling display is set to begin right after 9 at the Yonkers Waterfront Pier. Then the Jersey City Fireworks Show is slated to light up the Hudson around 9:30 tonight. Bergen County also has a show set for 9:30 at the Overpeck County Park. Many on Long Island are spending their holiday out in the summer sun and on the beach, which is where we find Jessica Formoso, who's live from Jones Beach. Jessica, what is it looking like there, dear?
Well, Antoine, first of all, happy 4th of July. And do you see these crowds behind me? Let me step out of the way here so you guys can take a live look of what's happening here. People still coming to the beach at this hour. Park officials telling me that they are at 65% capacity with fields 2 and 6 at full capacity, which means it's closed to incoming vehicles. And the West Bathhouse Pool also at full capacity. They expect between, ready, 150 to 200,000 beachgoers here today. It's really a perfect 4th of July, America's birthday, falling on a Friday, great weather to be at the beach. So what more can you ask for? Beachgoers are ready to spend a fun-filled day with family and friends, and boy, are they prepared to be here for hours. The amount of coolers and beach chairs we've seen, well, I gotta tell you, we've lost count.
Come on, we love America. 4th of July, love it out here. Also, it's the beach. Who doesn't love the beach? I mean, sand, sun, what could be better? Family. I got all my cousins out here. You know, this is one of the few days we got to hang out together. Just enjoy the day.
Celebrating the 4th of July.
Who's here with you? I see a big crowd here.
My wife, my kids, my brother, his girlfriend. It's a bunch of, hey, they're coming to join us. Oh, yeah.
And of course, Jones Beach hosting its annual fireworks show tonight starting at 9:30. The theme is patriotic. They are expecting it to be a spectacular 25-minute show. And here on the boardwalk, well, a lot is going on. A lot of vendors, food. We are hearing live entertainment in the next few hours, and as well for the kiddos, characters walking the boardwalk. So a lot to do here at Jones Beach. And boy, Antoine, can I say, I'm not jealous of you today because you're inside. And hey, I'm out here on the beach. We are live at Jones Beach. I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News. I send it back to you inside.
Jessica, you know what? You got the best job of the day. Absolutely. No hate here. And look at you all smiling, having a good time. Say hi to the crew for us. All right. Thanks, Jay. Well, break out the Tums and Rolaids. Nathan's has crowned the winner of this year's 4th of July hot dog eating contest. The names are some that we're already familiar with. Joey Chestnut back with a vengeance and an appetite, apparently, winning his 17th hot dog eating contest and winning the coveted mustard belt. 41-year-old Chestnut consumed, listen to this, 70 and a half hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. Chestnut was not featured in last year's competition because of a contract dispute involving a deal he struck with a plant-based fake meat company. And the winner of this year's women's competition was defending champ Miki Sudo, who won her 11th title. She downed 33 hot dogs. The annual chow down dates back to 1972 and is held in front of the original Nathan's in Coney Island. Switching gears, President Trump's big, beautiful bill deal was delivered on time. He's officially going to sign it later today. The bill, which includes trillions of dollars in tax breaks, passed yesterday by a narrow 4-vote margin. The bill also includes substantial cuts to Medicaid. All Democrats and 2 Republicans opposed the legislation. Meanwhile, the president conceding that it doesn't look like the Russia-Ukraine war will be ending anytime soon. He made those comments following his phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Trump says he's very disappointed with the conversation, saying he didn't think Putin had any intention of ending the war. Mr. Trump also discussed the decision to halt some shipments of weapons to Ukraine. He accused former President Joe Biden of giving Ukraine too many weapons, and the U.S. has to make sure it's able to protect itself. Governor Hochul's longtime press secretary has officially stepped down. Avi Small had been suspended following allegations of sexual harassment and creating a toxic workplace. Today, he officially sent the governor his letter of resignation. Reports had indicated Small is being investigated after allegations he inappropriately touched another state employee. A spokesperson for the governor tells us the investigation has concluded. No word on what the results are. Police are searching for two suspects they say are tied to a string of robberies across the city. Police say the suspects would go up to victims and forcibly snatch jewelry off their necks while riding a motorized scooter and then take off. This has happened 23 times between April 9th and June 30th. Multiple incidents resulted in victims sustaining minor injuries. If you know anything about these incidents, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number, 1-800-577-TIPS. So we just saw Jessica Formoso live at Jones Beach. Mike Woods giving us the business. You fill us in on what the rest of this weekend will look like.
It looks like that, or maybe even a little bit warmer. So she's in great shape. Everybody is. Everybody's happy with what's going on with the weather here. Storms got nasty with us yesterday, but today they're here out to sea. We don't have anything to worry about. We will start focusing on an area of low pressure that's going to be developed in the southeast Atlantic waters. So far, not a bother, though. 81 Central Park right now, 86 degrees out at Newark. The dew points are now down into the upper 40s to low 50s. That's a much lower number. Winds are lightly coming in from the northwest, and this go round, that northwest wind is providing us with the drier conditions and more comfortable conditions as well. High pressure's in control for you today and into tomorrow. As it drifts offshore, we get more of a southerly wind, and that means your high temperatures get back up into the mid to upper 80s and low 90s, but there's no fronts passing by. There's that area of low pressure that I'm talking about we have to keep an eye on. Looks almost like it could be tropical in nature, but right now we're not going to sweat it too much because it won't be bringing us anything as far as rain is concerned for a while. High of 85 for your holiday. If you're going out to watch the fireworks, good for you. Weather's going to be perfect. No chance of rain for us till we get till about Tuesday. So that's why I say nothing to sweat right now. Antoine, over to you.
Absolutely. We've earned it. Thank you so much, Mike
Happy
Woods.
4th.
All right. Happy 4th to you, too. So a fun food delivery down in Florida. Check this out. A group of women went out boating near Destin, Florida, and found that they couldn't wait any longer for a bite to eat while out on the water. So they dialed up some food from Chick-fil-A. A local operation sent out their small watercraft delivery service. It's actually a third-party vendor serving, local vendors' needs. Katie Williams, who shot this video, says it was the best $50 ever spent. So eventually when they caught something, then the food arrived and you're out there on the water. Why not have some Chick-fil-A? Anyway, that's your news block for now, everybody. I'm Antoine Lewis. Thank you so much for joining us. Tune into the 5 o'clock news right here on Fox 5 and the Fox Local app for all of the day's news as it develops. It is a great day to go outside. You do so and you be safe. We'll see you at 5 o'clock. Have a great holiday weekend.